afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good morning.
రావే జరా నాకు పరేషాన్ చేస్తావు. డాడీ పోయేటప్పుడు తీసుకుపోతాడు అక్కడ పెడతా అంటున్నా చూడు ఇల్లంతా కచరా ఇప్పుడు ఇల్లు తుడిచింది కదా నన్ను ఏం చేసినావు పెట్టింది
'I put 16 square, no cube.
What about others?
16 cube.
Let the table start. Come on, fast.
And I started table, no?
I can see, but not the others. Only you are putting, no?
Yes.
Ma'am, I have also put the table of 25 in the chat box.
Okay.
9 cube.
See, students, the thing is very clear. Those who are putting the tables, those who are regularly asking doubts, all of those people, the interviews will be counted. What about others? Then that you must be understanding by now. And this is the same technique all the teachers are going to use.
నీకు కొట్టనే కొడతా
Doesn't mean that your
Ma'am,
teacher
29
What
cube.
you told?
Ma'am, I just
Can you
put
repeat
21
what you
table
told?
in chat
I
box.
just joined now.
I put 21 table in chat box.
you are not putting the tables, those
29 cube.
active in the class, internals of theirs will be affected.
Ma'am, I have put the table of 24.
And I put 29 cube.
Yeah, I can see that. The names are also coming.
Hmm. I always put table. Twenty-seven cube.
Okay. Fine. So let us start with our class now. Is the board visible, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So you must be able to see that we will be starting with a new chapter today. Correct?
Perimeter and area. Yes.
So
Very
whatever
well,
we are
ma'am.
in linear equations, only till that we will be having for the exam. So after this, now we will be starting with a new chapter.
Perimeter and area.
Name of the chapter is meter and area. And that is something different also in today's this thing day. What is it? Anybody who can tell me?
Ma'am, can you
2 to
repeat?
22. Yes, ma'am. 2 to 22.
2 to 22.
2
Come
to
on.
Ma'am, can
22.
you repeat?
Ma'am, 2 is the date
Teacher, it is a
and 2 February and 2022.
Yes. So
teacher,
that
it
is
is
the
a palindrome.
in today's
Palindrome.
Pattern it is a pattern.
pattern. Okay. So today we will be starting with a new chapter. As I just said, the name of the chapter is perimeter and area. So we all now by now we all know what is perimeter, what is area. Correct? So what
Yes.
is the perimeter of a rectangle?
Ma'am, the
ln into
perimeter of a rectangle is 2L plus B.
2
2
plus
into
yes.
2 L.
Yes.
How L into B?
2 into L plus B.
Yes, 2 into L into B. Yes.
2L plus B.
What would be
2L plus.
a rectangle?
What, ma'am?
Area of a rectangle?
L into B. L into B.
L into B. L into
L
B.
into B.
L into
Yes.
B.
Now, what is the perimeter of a square?
Side into 4. Side into 4.
Side into 4.
Side into 4.
Side into 4.
4 into side.
4
Side
into
into 4 or 4 into
side into
side?
4.
That's
Side
the
into
same.
4.
Side into B. 4S, yeah. Yes.
Yes.
What about area of a square?
Side into side. Side into
Side
side.
into side.
Side
Side
into
by side.
side.
Side
Side
by
into
side.
side.
Side into side. Yes.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, we all know all of these things. These are very easy also to understand. So,
Yeah.
can somebody tell me what is the area of a parallelogram?
What?
Parallelogram.
Parallelogram. Parallelogram is what? All the
Shape.
sides
Means it is like,
Yes.
like
ma'am, can I draw and show?
Even
Ma'am,
two
means it's a
triangle.
quadrilateral. It's a
Yes.
quadrilateral. Ma'am, base
Two
into height.
triangle.
Ma'am, it is base
Yes.
into height. Base into
Yes.
height, yeah.
Base into height.
Base into height.
correct. Now, if I say what is the area of right triangle, right angle triangle?
ఇంతసేపు
We have already one formula. Apart from
AB
that,
upon 2.
half into now what do you mean by its length? This is also
Sides. Sides.
Sides.
your textbook, but understand that it is nothing but the height and the base. Okay, base and the height, that is what we will be seeing here. When I'm saying product of its legs, it will be base into height.
సైకిల్ మీద తిప్పుకుంటూ
Ma'am, can you shift the board a little left?
You need to write it down, students, all the formulas that have been written, because all of these things are required for us when we are solving the sum.
And only for this shape will
Done,
be
ma'am.
coming in this question, in this lesson.
Ma'am, wait
Only
a
for this
minute.
shape.
Ma'am, what is the base multiplied by?
Huh?
In fifth
Ma'am,
one, what is base multiplied by?
कौन सा चैप्टर में
Height, base, corresponding height.
Base multiplied by corresponding height.
ma'am,
Ah,
only for these shapes we will get in this lesson or many more.
many more, many more. First, write all of this down, then I will give you few more.
మామూలు కింద పడ్డదంటే నువ్వు చూసుకో నేను ఎట్లా నేను పంపిస్తాను సైకిల్ నడుపుకుంటూ వెళ్తా
what is it? Two. What is it? Two.
Pi. These are the values of pi.
Ma'am, can you take down?
Hmm? Yes, ma'am. Can you shift a little down? Yeah, ma'am. Now it's okay.
I'm done.
Ma'am, done.
This is pi d or 2 pi r. So d is equal to 2r.
Ma'am, D is the diameter, right?
Yes.
And R
R
radius.
is the radius.
Radius.
When we start solving, we will be clear with that also. And what is the area of a circle?
Area of a circle is
Circumference.
circumference 2 pi r. 2 pi r. 2 pi r.
2 pi R.
Sure, no? 2 pi r.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
But we wrote 2 pi r for circumference.
Ma'am,
No, ma'am. It
I
is
guess
pi d.
pi r square. Pi r square.
Pi R.
No,
Students don't.
Pi
ma'am,
d is the another formula for perimeter only, no?
Yes, perimeter or circumference.
Yes. We have to write this type of phi only or that phi also.
This only one pi we have. We
Okay.
don't have any other pies.
Then add normal phi, that one.
This
He's
only
telling
like
about phi, not pi.
Not the one you eat. Done.
From last one.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am. Completed.
one more is there. Area of a square. You have written area of a square. Do you have space to write something more in that?
No, ma'am.
No. No.
It has written area of a square.
But one
Yes.
more is there which you need to write. So just write it as 9 point. One more formula of area of a square. What if diagonal is given? They are not given me the side, but diagonal is given. So then it will be half diagonal square.
Sir, what is the diagonal?
Diagonal, no, I will explain that also when we start solving, not now. Okay. Just write down all of these formulas and
Completed.
everybody has completed till here.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Can I start the solving part now? Solving of the sums?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Just a recap. Perimeter of a rectangle 2 into L plus D. Area of a rectangle is L
L
into
into
B.
B.
Perimeter of square is 4S.
Side.
That is 2 side. Correct? And area of a square is given as side
Side
square.
into side.
Or we will be taking this one, which is half of diagonal square.
This one or this one?
That I will tell you now according to the sum. Don't worry. Area of a parallelogram, you have base into height or corresponding height, one and the same. Area of a right angle triangle, we have one more formula, that is we used to find no area of a right angle triangle will be this plus this plus this, but here we have half into product of its legs. So legs are nothing but the base and the height. If base and height are given and asked to find the area of a right angle triangle, we will be using this. Then you have perimeter or circumference of a circle, pi d.
2 pi r or pi d.
If you're writing
Yes.
pi, then you will not write in front of that, then otherwise it will be a mistake. So keep this in mind. If you're using
Pi d means 22 upon 7 into diameter.
Yes.
either
Ma'am, but most commonly 2 pi r is used.
Yes.
what is it?
He said
Most
most
commonly in some
commonly.
2 pi r is used. Ma'am, we use means 22 upon 7 if the radius is the multiple of 7.
Or 3.14. Again, you know what? We will be using it according to the sum. If the sum is having some decimal points, then we can use 3.1.
Means if it is 35, we use 22 by 7.
Ma'am, by using both, the answer will be same or different?
Same only, but point is there, no decimal is there. Certain times,
It becomes little different.
in case of 22 by 7, if there are multiples, then it will be easy for us to deduct and then get the answer. As I've already told you, maths may you are supposed to solve it in the easiest way possible to save your time. So D is pi d if you are using, pi d will be 2r. Okay, 2 and radius. Or it should be not in just a second.
Teacher, in pi d we would do 3.14 into the diameter.
What is it?
In pi d we would do 3.14 into the diameter.
Not necessary. If it is being told that pi is to be taken as 3.14, then only we will take. Otherwise, we can take it as 22 upon 7 also. And diameter is circle. Suppose this is a circle. Okay?
Yes.
Can you see the circle drawn? Yes. Everybody is okay. Now this whole line is my diameter. Radius is what? Radius is the midpoint.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And this side, if I'm taking it as B, then my diameter is what? A plus B. Or I
plus
should
B.
A plus b.
Yes.
be
And radius is only d.
B
Only d.
radius only B.
A is 5. Of course, B is going to be 5. They are going to be equidistant, right? So equal. So here I can write it as 2r. 2r is what?
2r.
Again, 10.
Yes.
10.
So this also is also going to give me 10. And this also is going to give me 10.
Yes.
So what? 2 into r. R is what? Half. D is what?
Radius.
B radius.
Diameter is. Correct, no?
Yes.
And yes will be this. Everybody is clear, right?
Teacher, then why do we write pi d, not only d?
Why are we writing pi d? Because that is what the formula says. Pi d. Okay. Then there are certain this thing proof and all theorems and all which you all don't have. So we will not go in detail. But if I get any small video which shows why do we write it, then and which will be like understandable for you people, then surely I will share it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Then you have area of a circle. Area of a circle is pi r square. That is r is this one. So pi r square. That is what my area of a circle is. Is this part clear to everybody?
Yes.
And area of a square. Now let me show that also. Half diagonal square. So what do you mean by diagonal? This was the question that people were asking. Suppose this is my square. Okay. So they are not given me the side measurement of the sides. They have given me a diagonal. Diagonal is what?
Ma'am,
Which square into two equal parts.
Yes.
Okay. Now it's like my radius need diameter, which used to divide the circle into two different parts. Same way, diagonal is also doing the same.
Both left now.
Given me the measurement of the diagonal. They have given me measurement of the diagonal centimeter, but they are not given me the side. Side square when I will use when the side of the squares are given. But here side is not given. They have given me the diagonal, the measurement of the diagonal. So what will I use? I will use half of diagonal square. So diagonal is what? 2 centimeter, which is given to me, correct? And the formula says half of diagonal square. Correct, no? So diagonal का square. ये diagonal है. This is the measurement of the diagonal. So this is 2
Ma'am, it will be 1/2 into 4.
Then
It would be 2.
2. Yes, I also got 2.
remember one thing, perimeter, when you write the answer, you will be writing meter or centimeter, whatever is given. But when you are writing area, then you are supposed to write square meter, square centimeter, or meter square, meter centimeter square. These all are acceptable.
Teacher, but when there is a diagonal in a square, it forms a triangle.
It forms a triangle.
Ma'am, can you move your camera a little bit left?
Perimeter, what are you going to write?
Yes.
You're going to write meter or centimeter. When it is area, you will be writing meter square, centimeter square, or square meter, square centimeter. Everything is acceptable. Clear? If the units are not acceptable later on in bigger classes, you will lose out your marks. So make it a habit to write the units properly. Fine?
Yes,
Can we
ma'am.
start? Some
Yes, ma'am.
of the formulas are clear to everybody, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So can I rub the board now?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
What happened? Anybody remaining to write? No, no.
No, ma'am.
Fine.
Hey.
Okay. So let us start with exercise 17.1 now.
Yes.
Everybody is able to see what I'm writing, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Area of a square part whose perimeter is 80 meters. So perimeter is given to you. Perimeter of a square,
Yes. 80.
which is 80 meters.
80 meters.
So what is the formula for the perimeter?
4 into side.
4 into side.
4 into side. So if you want to find each side, we have to do 80
20.
divided by 4.
20.
80 upon 4. When that into 4 will go to right side,
20.
it will become divided by 4. Yes.
Now they are not given me. Okay, you all got the answer also very good. They are not given me what the side is. 4 into side is the formula, but they are not given me the side. So what will I do? I will use
Area will be 400 meters square. First, let ma'am solve no.
so side will be
20.
20 meters. And then we are going to find the area. Area is what?
Area. Side by side. Side multiply side.
That is 20 into 20. It is what?
400.
400.
400 meters or
400.
square meters?
Meter square.
Square meter.
Square meter.
Square meter.
Square meter.
Correct. It will be 400 square meter or meter square. It is one and the same.
एक राउंड झाली ना
Completed with this one. Can we start?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Wait a minute. Ma'am, wait a minute.
Done.
400 square meter.
Yes. Now
Done,
second.
ma'am.
Okay. So second one says the perimeter of a rectangular sheet. Is what? 70 centimeters. If
Board
it's
is blur.
board is
No,
black,
it's proper.
No, it is proper, not
Now,
blur.
Parag.
Find the length. This is what the sum is. Correct, no? Now,
Yes.
what is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle?
2L plus
2L plus B. L plus B.
B.
Perimeter is given to me as 70.
20.
L plus B. And L is what? L is not given.
B is given. B.
Now, 70 upon 2 is equal to
Ma'am, got the answer.
T. Correct? Now,
Yes.
70 upon 2 is what?
35.
35 is equal to L plus 15. Can I
L
take
plus 50.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
35 and L is what now?
50. 50. Yeah, plus. L is equal to
L is 20.
25. Yes, 20. 20.
20.
20.
20
Ma'am,
centimeters.
yes, ma'am. Correct.
To find
We have to
area.
find the area also.
Okay, find the area. Fine. So, can I have the
Yes,
first?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you can.
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Ma'am, area is is
520.
equal to length into
Yes,
breadth.
525.
So, 20. Can you
25.
stop?
No, 300.
Yes, ma'am.
300
20 into 15.
centimeters.
Ma'am, it is 20 into
300
20
centimeters.
into 15 is equal to 300.
Suri, where did you get that from?
No, not 300. 300 meters square.
By mistake.
It is 300. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Correct. 300 square
centimeters.
centimeters. Ma'am, can you move your camera a little bit downwards? Yes, thank you.
Complete it fast so that we can move to the next one.
Completed. Done. Completed, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, the third one we are going to do. Ma'am, the third one we are going to do or not?
Why? What happened?
Doing,
No,
no?
it will work or not?
Ma'am,
Can you do your camera
Yes, means it is
This
homework.
on that,
upward?
no?
Ah, sorry.
Now.
पहिलं ते खाऊन
Let
हे
everybody
गोड
else complete, then only I can rub. By that time, you people
शुगर
can start
टाकले
solving.
खडी शक्कर टाकले चॉकलेट टाकले दात तुटते म्हणते
The amount is a very big one.
1000.
Yes.
Done? Can we start now?
तिला दूध दिलं
Okay. Now,
बिस्किट
third
तर नाही
one.
खाल्ली मच्छी खाल्ली घाणेरडी पोरगी
It says the length and breadth of the rectangular piece
गेली पुर 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 धाव धाव
of land are 200 meters and 150 meters. So, length is given
आणि
to
मम्मी ఇది తిని తిని పండ్లను వస్తున్నాయి
breadth is given to
సప్పరించినాక అది జ్యూస్ ఎల్లనే ఎల్లకేడా
and then find the total cost of the land if 1 square meter cost rupees 5,000. And because it is a rectangular piece
బొక్కలకి
of land,
మంచిది బొక్కలకి
what are we
మంచిది
going
అంటే
to do?
ఇది
We are going to
పండ్లకి
find the
మంచిది లేదు
Area.
area is L into B.
L into
Ma'am, area is 30,000. Yeah, ma'am, it is 30,000.
30,000.
And we will multiply 30,000 by 5,000. We
1
will
lakh
get
50,000.
15 crore. 15 crores. Yes, ma'am. 15
crores?
crores.
15 crores.
Yes.
15 crores.
Yes, ma'am.
Very big.
Now, what is being told? The cost of 1 square meter. 30,000 square meters. Correct? So it will be 30,000.
Yes, 5,000 is
15 crore.
equal to 15
15
crore.
crore.
Yes, ma'am.
And then just add all the number of zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6.
It's 15 crore.
Yes, ma'am. 15 crore is the correct answer.
this is rupees. Here you have to write square meters. This is rupees. Because it's the
నువ్వు ఇది
cost.
తినేదు ఆడ నీకు చేసిస్తాను మమ్మీ ఇదే చక్కగా తినట్లేవా పాలు రెడీనా
It is for 1 square meter.
నాకు కావాలి
What is it?
15 crore.
Crore.
లెక్చర్ అయిపోయేదానికి వచ్చింది హే ఇగో సాడి దస్తే టీచర్ అయిపోగొట్టుతుంది చూసుకో
Same as that
టీచరే
of
చెప్తుంది
rectangle of length 27 centimeters. What is the breadth of the rectangle? So what
ఇంకొక
is
సమ్
before
తీసుకుంటుంది
area of a
చాలా
square
పెద్దదట
of side
అది
18
చేసి
centimeter is
మీరు
the
పోండ్రా
same as
ఎక్కడికి
that of
పోతారు
rectangle
అని
of
చెప్పి
length 27 centimeters. We have to find the area
Area.
of the first area of the square.
Breadth no we have to
కాలేజ్
find.
రికార్డింగ్ చాలే ఉంది నువ్వు
First, we have to find the
వీడియో
area of the
అప్లోడ్
square.
చేసినాక నువ్వే చూసుకో
It is same as that of a rectangle. That is area of the rectangle. So area of the square will be equal to area of the
ఏ
rectangle. And the
పటాపట్టి
length is
నేను
also
పోతున్నా
given.
అయిపోయింది నా
First we
లెక్చర్
will find the area of the square. We understand the sum. The area of a square is side mat dekho. Area of a square is the same as that of a rectangle. So area of a square and area of a rectangle is same. Clear? So now what is the area of a square? We have the area of a square which we can find easily because side is given to us. We cannot find the area of the rectangle because only length is given to us. So now what are we going to do? We will first find area of a square. And for that you need to remind me what is the formula. Can I rub this sum? Everything is completed by everybody?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, wait a second. Ma'am, wait. Yes, ma'am. Wait, ma'am. Ma'am, area of square is equal to side into side.
Yes, side into side.
324. So area of square
ये यूट्यूब को कनेक्ट करके रखना
is equal to
అవసరమా
side is what? Side is given to us as
అవసరమా
18. So 18 into 18. What is 18?
అవసరమా
బండ ఎరుగుతుంది ఏమైంది
దానికి పిచ్చలేసింది
18 square, ma'am. 18 square is equal to
324.
324, ma'am. It is 324.
324. Sure, no?
Yes,
Yes,
sure.
ma'am, I'm sure. 100% sure.
Yeah, so I write square.
సెట్టింగ్ లో పోదింది
What is given? Square centimeter. Now what is
Remote
being
and
told?
it's
Area of the square is equal to area of the rectangle. Correct, no? So area of the rectangle also will be equal to
సిటీ టీవీचा रिमोट गेले
Length into width form of rectangle.
Yes, ma'am.
you have
Length
to write
into breadth.
line, otherwise how will we come to know why are we taking it as 324? So area of rectangle or area of square is equal to area of rectangle, which is equal to 324 square centimeter. Everybody is clear till here?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Yes, ma'am. Can I rub the first two lines?
Yes, ma'am.
ఏమైంది तू उलटा फिरवते ना म्हणून असं होतं उलटा नाही फिरवायचं ले लेकू सायकल लेकू ले
Ma'am, fourth one also.
I got breadth also of a rectangle.
Breadth also you got.
12.
It's 12. Very good.
12.
Is equal to L into
L into breadth.
and we have area as 320.
324 square.
The breadth is what? Length is given as 27 into B.
Into
27 and 320.
324 divided by
Divided by 27 is equal to 12 centimeters.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
12 centimeters is the breadth.
12 breadth.
Yes,
12
ma'am. Correct.
centimeter breadth.
Correct answer.
everybody understood how we got from area of square,
Yes.
how we find the area of the rectangle, and then how we got the breadth. Is this clear to everybody?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
अजून एकच वाला
Ma'am, fourth one done.
Everybody complete this and then we will start with the fifth one. Just read the fifth one.
So can I start fifth one doing?
The cost.
Ma'am, which exercise? 17.
त्याचा ज्यूस पी
पीते
ज्यूस पिऊन
का
तर कुठं कोणातच ना
मला नाही करायचंय
पप्पीकडे यायचे कर 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 पटापट चालेल
ए दादा हे पुस्तक नाही होते Ma'am got the answer of fifth. Two. Just wait a minute, I'm solving.
कर
केलं
तोड तोंडात ठेव हां डब
हे
खा 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 ए दांडला पटत तू
नाश्ता खाऊ दे
बाउल मध्ये ठेव
answer
तुझ्या
of fifth one.
So what does the question say? The flooring. A room at rupees 25 per square meter is 1125. If the room is 5 meter wide, find its length. So first is what?
And first we will have to find the area.
Correct. And how did you find the area?
Ma'am, we will, if the cost of whole room is 1125, so 1 square meter will be 1125 upon 25. So we get the area at 45.
45.
And then for breadth, we do L into B. So 45 upon 5, we get as 9. Equal to 9.
9.
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Can I rub this? Start the fifth one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Sixth one you can leave. Seventh one you can start. Leave sixth one not to do. Seventh one you can start. So fifth one, do I need to solve?
No.
Stand. How many want me to solve? Please tell. Then only I will solve. Otherwise, I will not be solving. Anyone who want me to solve the fifth one?
Then you can solve.
Okay, Pratyush wants me to.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll solve this.
You can solve, ma'am.
काय जरा चाहिए అరే నా కాళ్ళ మీద ఎందుకే
And ma'am, when we cross check, we get the same answer.
I forgot answer. 6, 7th one.
Ma'am, I got the answer of 7th one.
Seventh one you all solved. Wire is in the shape of a rectangle.
Ma'am, I am solving. Wait a minute.
Again, it's almost similar like the one which we did. That is
Yes. Yes. Ma'am, I got the answer.
just wait. Let everybody solve.
I also got.
Ma'am, my work is done.
Has everybody solved the fifth one? Can I rub the board?
Yes.
Anybody who's remaining to solve?
Ma'am, you can rub.
No, ma'am.
డాడీ జూన్ గెలను
Can I rub?
Yes, ma'am.
Pratyush, Dhairya, wrote na?
Yes.
Okay. So now we start with the next one. That is the seventh one. Now what does the seventh one say? First read the question properly. Then it will be very easy for you to understand. The seventh one says. Just a second. Okay. It says a wire is in the shape of a rectangle. So there is a wire like this, which is in the shape of a rectangle. Okay. And its length is 40 and breadth is 22. So length is 40 and breadth is 22. That is what is being told. If the same wire is given the shape of a square, so understand this is my wire. And what am I doing? It is now in the form of rectangle. I am giving it in the shape of a square. Correct? Now, what will be the measure of each side? Also find which shape, rectangular square encloses more area.
पहिला आधी
That is
तिनं
another
दीडच्या
question. But first,
गुडलू
we need to understand this area and this area will be same. Only difference will be the measurement of the side.
पहिला ना त्याचा ज्यूस पी
Okay. So this is what we need to understand. Now what are we going to do? We have the length and the breadth given for the rectangle.
नंतर त्याला
So we will be finding the area of the rectangle. Why are we
I
finding
got the area.
Because it is similar area of square. Wait, but because it is similar like area of a square. And then if we get the area of the square, we can easily find the side of the square. Correct?
Yes.
Hello, ma'am, but here we have to find the perimeter, no?
Where?
In this question.
No.
Perimeter area.
Area.
To find the area, we can divide it into 4 sides. So we can get each side of the square.
ఫినిష్ బాబు దగ్గుంది అది ఎందుకు క్లిక్
What happened? Suddenly, Tanmay got confused or what?
Yeah.
बाउल फिनिश मग बाउल मध्ये लड्डू का टाकले
Yeah, ma'am.
Here I can find the area of a square.
अटैच कर
अरे वो सेटिंग चाहिए आप दे नहीं रहे हो तो मैं क्या कर
वो नहीं
सकता
मैं
हूँ
बोल रही
What is it? I did not hear.
880.
अरे टीचर राशि
What is the answer that
I
you
can't
got?
find
మరి నేను సుగర్ రాసుకున్నాను.
I got 55.
31 square.
అంటే ఇది మొత్తం
880.
Ma'am, the side
I
of a
got
square is
220.
31 centimeter, no? Side of
Yes,
a square.
ma'am.
Unique and
31.
But ma'am, when we take the perimeter, no, then we get the answer as 31.
Yes.
Ma'am, I got it as 220.
We can't take area here.
तेरा फोन लेके रहने का मेरा फोन क्यों लिया
But ma'am, if we do
But I got
220
440.
multiplied by 4, the area is the same as it is of length.
But why are you multiplying it by 4?
You divide
I'm not
by
multiplying it, I divided it.
was getting divide one.
But
880
which
divided
you
by 4 is
divided?
220.
220 of each side.
Yes.
నీకు పిచ్చి
Yes.
చేస్తుంది.
Ma'am, but the square of each side is 31 centimeter.
We found the perimeter.
Each side of square is 31.
తీసుకోవచ్చు.
We will have to find here the perimeter.
Yes, Tanmay is right.
I don't think so. It's still area. I
Because
guess.
the wire is only the border line, no?
It is given in the end that also find which shape rectangular square encloses more area.
Yes.
So for that
Yes, so
question,
more
we have to
area.
find the area. But for the first question, we will not find the area.
Okay. So,
We find area, we will able to find perimeter.
The answer for the second question is that both of them will have the same area because they both have
Yeah.
same length.
is the discussion done?
Yes.
So now, what is then? Understand where I got confused and where you people got confused is the same. See, what is being told, a wire is in the shape of a rectangle. So here it's just a wire which is being given and it is having the shape of the rectangle. Okay. Now the next is if the same wire is given the shape of a square. So what are we doing? We are just changing the shape of that wire. So what is being given here to us is what correctly what Tanmay said. It is the perimeter that we need to find because the shape of the wire is given and then we are supposed to find the next, that is how the shape of the square will be. So here we are going to find the perimeter of the rectangle first and then we are going to find the perimeter of the square. Okay, same wire is given the shape of a square. Understand how a wire looks like. Now I don't have it to show it to you. So a wire will be just like this, correct? And you can mold it in any way that you want. You can also make it as a circle, correct? No? So that is what, that is the outer part that we are talking about, this part. And we are not talking about this whole part. If we are talking about this whole part, then it will be the area. But when we are only talking about the outer part, that will be the perimeter that we are speaking here about. Understand the difference and then you solve the sum. Is this clear?
Yeah,
Everybody
ma'am.
is clear?
Yes.
So now it will be
Ma'am, your board is blurred.
my board is blurred. Is
Yes,
it
ma'am,
so?
done.
I'm
Now I
readable.
got 31.
31 centimeter.
31.
Side of
Yes, ma'am. Now it is clear.
Yes. Now clear.
Yeah, perimeter of a rectangle is what? What is the formula for perimeter of rectangle?
4
L
into 5.
2L
No,
plus B.
2L
2L plus B.
Yes,
bracket
ma'am.
L
2L
plus
plus
B
B.
bracket.
What is L given to me? L is given to me as 40.
B20.
40 plus 22.
It is equal to 80 plus
Is equal
44.
to
80 plus 44
Should be divided by 2.
is equal to 124. 124.
Yes, ma'am.
124 is the perimeter of rectangle.
Yes.
Not square centimeter, but only centimeter. Huh? Yes.
Ma'am, 124 centimeter upon 4 is equal to 31 centimeter.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. 31.
31 centimeter.
Ma'am, my work is done.
ఉండే ఉంది కదా
Now what is same as perimeter of square.
P of square is equal to 124.
124. Yes.
और ना वो क्या करा
Correct?
Yes.
Now,
वो पिल्ला
but what is the formula?
124 is equal to 4 into side. 4 into side.
124 upon 4.
124
upon 4.
4.
When we take 4 to left side,
31.
it will become 124 upon 4.
Upon 4 is equal to 31 square
It is equal to
meter.
31. 31.
31 square.
Yes, 31
So now for the
And now
second
we will do
question,
31 into 31.
we find the area.
area.
Find the
Area of
for
square
second
is equal to
question.
side into side.
That you people can find area of a square and area of a rectangle.
Yes, 961.
964.
961 and 80.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Those who not found, please find it. Area of rectangle is L into B and area of square is side.
चाय बिटना
Side.
So ma'am, side of the square is equal to 31 centimeter and square encloses more area than rectangle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Because area of a rectangle is 80.
Smaller than area of square.
Yes, but area of square is 961.
Yes.
Now the next one, eighth one. You are given two pieces of bread cut into the following shapes: triangular shape and square shape. Compare their perimeters and find their areas. Compare their perimeters and find their areas. Just solve it fast and tell me. First one you will solve, that is A1.
अच्छा
Okay. A1 you people will solve and tell me the answer. B1 will be done as homework. Solve it fast so that we can complete this sum in this lecture itself. Ninth one we will see in second.
Ma'am, can you repeat the sum 8-1?
You are given two pieces of bread cut into the two following shapes: triangular shape and square shape, and they are given as the figure.
Okay.
Compare their perimeters and find their areas.
అట్లా చూసుకొని మనం ఇట్లా తీసుకొని ఇట్లా
Students, the first one is the right angle triangle, and I have given you the formula for right angle triangle.
पानी आ जाए
Ma'am, can you just tell what are the legs in this? 8 and 6
That is base
centimeter.
into height, no? Base into height, which will be 6
Yeah.
into 8. Base
Yeah.
into height, that is 6
एक
into
भांडा
8.
आहे त्याच्यावर टाकून
Yeah, ma'am.
जसं एवढं तू हात नाही लावणार जब भांडा का भांडा काढते
ఏం చెప్తున్నావు
అయిందండి ఇది నీది అక్కడ లెక్చర్
అయిపోయింది అయిపోయింది నేను అన్ని రాసుకున్నా నాకు
నువ్వు ఇక్కడ ఈ ఫోన్ నేను ఛార్జింగ్ పెడితే ఇక్కడ వైర్ తీసి
నేను సుగా
తీసి కొడతా
నేను సుగా ఇస్తా
I got a triangle.
You got a triangle. The next step is,
గిడ
you can
మంచి
understand that it is a
నాకు ఇవ్వవు కానీ దానికి అవి
triangle,
కావు
right? So triangle ka perimeter. Compare the perimeters and find their area.
చిల్ల పిల్ల
ఏ లిటిల్ సింగం सिटी आता मी आणि डॅडी सिटी आता मी आणि डॅडी सिंगम झाले तू लिटिल सिंगम
I got the area of triangle.
तू लिटिल सिंगम आहे आता. मी डॅडी मम्मी सिंगम आहे ठीक आहे तू
24 centimeter.
लिटिल सिंगम तुझ्या नाण्याची टांग ए
काय बोलली
आई शपथ
इथून ना नानाची टांग बोलला
And square is 36.
मम्मी इथे ना आई शपथ बोलला
24 and 36.
Yeah.
Yes.
ఇగో ఇదిగో తినిపించే గట్లా